GM legends, or GEGG, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to another episode of GC Crypto TV, starring myself, Craig, today. Obviously, Greeny's still away for, I think, another 10 days, guys. So the big fella will be back soon. So I'm holding down the fort while he's away. I think we might have Dith from Gigaverse on tomorrow or the day after. So I will probably be able to announce that soon. I've got to get in the DMs with the big fella and just finalize that. I think he's got a newborn, so I think he's got a few things on his hands, but should be able to get Dith from Gigaverse on tomorrow, the next day, and a couple other guests to announce. But guys, thanks for joining me today. Obviously, we've got a lot to cover. First things first. Let's say put it that way. First things first. Good morning. Hello, Brad. Thanks for pulling up. Big shout out to OKX here. I've just put the link in description. Obviously, one of our channel partners, guys. If you are looking for somewhere where to spot trade, definitely give them a look. Great platform. Never been hacked, safe and secure. Hasn't gone down, and you do get $75 of free Bitcoin if you get started there. So I pop that link in description. Also, great bunch of guys, and we'll be doing a whole bunch of stuff with them, Greeny and myself. When Greeny gets back from Europe, I think starting with probably the Australian Crypto Convention in Sydney. So we'll be doing some stuff with OKX there. So you'll certainly see us, I think, on stage at some point. More details to come soon, but it will be pretty exciting with some prizes as well. So definitely make sure if you're in Sydney, come and check out the Australian Crypto Convention. Greeny and myself will be there. But hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Last but not least is actually Yeet in the top corner over there that we're giving away $1,000 US on Thursday / Friday if you're in Australia or New Zealand. So pull up for that as well. That'll be a big competition. Also, there's a bonus $2,000 if we win the volume challenge. We are getting our ass kicked a little bit at the moment, but I'll run it through a little bit more of that later. Hello on Kick. Hello on YouTube. There's a few people there. Brad's on YouTube. What's up? Razuka. And Lily Rose on Abstract. GM to you guys. Thanks for pulling up on Abstract. There's still a few people there. Not many, but we will get some back. Not many, if any. If you remember that song, Razuka, you probably do. You're a Kiwi. But guys, let's start from the top, eh? Let's start from the top. Let's see what my little notes contain. Cheers. So obviously, the big news over the last couple of days was obviously the Trump China Tariff stuff. I won't harp on about that too much, but that probably is on the top of everybody's minds. And it kind of should be, obviously, because that sort of stuff can rock the market. So we do need to keep an eye on it. Obviously, as I said yesterday, I do think that the news is a lagging indicator. Typically, the news will attempt to explain what happened, just like as humans we do. So as humans in the past, we try to explain rain by doing rain dances, and we thought that if you do a dance outside, it would create rain. As humans, to establish some sort of control over our environment, we try and explain sometimes natural events by deliberate causes or reasons, where e.g. the Trump tweet, things like that. So do keep in mind, I think it's a lagging indicator. And by the time you hear the news, it's probably too late to buy or sell anyway. So here we go. Here's Bitcoin. Obviously, everyone was crapping the bed the other day when we broke back down to 107,000. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? When it broke down, because looking at it now, that crash, or the double tap we had to that fib level there, the 107,380, which, by the way, guys, that was like almost pinpoint, eh? Like, look at TA here, guys. Look at this shit. Look at these taps, all at this resistance level here. It's either luck, magic, or it actually works. I don't know, man, but I've seen it work more times than not. So I think it leaves clues. I did mention on stream a couple of weeks ago, we may come down and revisit 107. Lo and behold, the crash happened. I know it was a bit more extreme on alts and memes, but on Bitcoin, I just wanted to show you, if you're in Bitcoin, this hardly rocked you at all, man. This hardly rocked you. I'm about 60% Bitcoin at the moment, and I didn't really feel this crash too badly. Also, obviously thoughts and feelings to go out to people who got absolutely wrecked in leverage. It was an unfair situation, e.g. when stop losses weren't stopping, and cross-collateral leverage ended up wrecking some people. So, even though I say the crash wasn't that bad, I am referring more to Bitcoin. I understand there's people who got wrecked on the other side of the trade. And my feelings and heart does go out to them. I made a video, in fact, on the day when it happened. saying what I thought about it and, be kind to each other. So I'm still echoing that now. But it's time to actually move on from the feelings and actually stop wiping our tears and have a look what we can actually do, because there's no point feeling sorry for ourselves, guys. We've actually got to start making a plan. I think the time's passed to feel sorry for ourselves. I think when things like this happen, guys, I always give myself a day to digest it, cry myself to sleep, feel bad for myself, and then go, fuck it, too bad. Come on, Craig, let's fucking go. Get up in the morning, we go again. No one made money being sad, guys. All right, so let's get into it. So that's Bitcoin there. Obviously, nice bounce off the 107, like I said. Reclaimed the 786, reclaimed the 618 here at 114,000, and twice we've attempted to reclaim the 50%. Now, this 50% level is from the swing high to the swing low of this move, guys. So it's sitting at 116,600. That there is the key level we need to get above for me to say I think we see a new all-time high soon. So the big boss in the room, the big elephant in the room, is that 50% level between the swing high and swing low. Obviously, as Greeny and I try to, I guess, educate / entertain, is that the 50% level sounds like I was going to speak Russian there. The 50% level acts typically as strong resistance or strong support. At the moment, it's acting as strong resistance, as you can see. Hopefully, we retest that soon enough, come up, break down, retest it as support, flip it from resistance into support, and then we can make a move up, right? So for the new people in the room, what I'm sort of looking for is come up, break through, come down, retest it, make sure it is support now and the market's happy and the buyers and the sellers are happy, and then bang, we can go to a new all-time high. So this reversal we're seeing in the market, guys, I'm happy with, man. This is a pretty, if you want to talk a V-shaped reversal, guys, that's pretty V-shaped, man. It's way stronger than the last couple of times we tapped. When we tapped here, we spent 1, 2, 3, 4 days dilly-dallying there around this. We had 4 days at 107. How many days did we have here? One day, and bang off. So for the people in the room saying it's over, the bull run's over, that was the top, I can appreciate where you're coming from. And there is a part of me that has to be okay with or accepting of the fact that that might be the case. But, rather than going off feelings, I prefer to look at data. And I will run over a few more data points now that I actually put out on the day when this crash happened. And I actually explained the exact data points I was looking for to confirm that a bottom might have been formed, probability-wise, that a bottom might have been formed and we might see higher upside. I actually went through exactly what I'm looking for, so I didn't gatekeep any information. I told you exactly what I look for at bottoms, guys. That's what she said. And I said that 3 boxes had been ticked to see a bottom forming, and lo and behold, we had a massive reversal here, guys. So I got in a little bit later in Bitcoin. I got in at about 110,000. When I woke up, the damage had been done, unfortunately, in Australian time. But I bought into Bitcoin 110,000. Obviously, we're only up a little percent now, but looks like that might have been the right move. We'll go through the alts and the memes soon, guys, because there are some that are on the stronger side. But what I wanted to go through is just exactly what those data points are that, for me, highlighted that we might be at a bottom. And I want to go through this again because it's kind of good in hindsight now to show how that kind of equaled a possible local bottom, which it kind of has. We have had a big V-shaped reversal. So I guess I can kind of say now that those were good clues as to that a bottom was forming. There goes my fucking water. As to that was a bottom forming all over my fucking shirt. That's just brilliant. Bad day for me. But anyway, I'll continue on with the wet fucking shirt. My God, fuck's sake. But long story short, that's what I was looking for there. V-shaped reversal, we kind of saw that. So guys, I will take you now to my YouTube channel, because this is actually where I put the videos out, guys. This is where I put the videos where I was explaining where those bottoms might be formed. So here's my YouTube, guys. If you haven't subbed to me yet, I've really just started putting up some content. I have been putting up content for a couple of years, but it was pretty slow, and I was kind of, focusing on X. Starting to put out a few YouTube-only clips on here now. So definitely come and give me a sub. Easy name, Craig's Coin Purse, yada, yada. But you'll see here just in videos, I did put a video up on the day of the crash. This was the day of the crash, guys, and this went over what I was looking for to kind of show that a bottom may be forming, obviously, and then the next day I'll put out another video saying which coins I'm looking for to buy at what I thought were bottoms. And out of those 5 coins I gave, about 4 of them have kind of V-shaped recovered. So, but an 80% hit rate on the ones that I called there. So definitely go and give these a watch, guys. The first video here, the crypto market crash, more focusing on where a bottom will be formed. Then my next video is like, right, I think the bottom's forming. Let's go shopping. What do I think looks good? And what I actually looked at, data point, guys, for people that haven't watched that video, and definitely go and give it a watch. It's a good video and it might help you moving forward in years to come. Bloody weird arm. In years to come, when this happens again, you can revisit those data points that I look at, and it might be able to start giving you guys clues as when bottoms are forming and when it might be safe to buy in. Thank you, Lily, for the pingu. Shout out to you. Bang Bob's your uncle. Bang Bob's your uncle. Yeah, I love that saying. Don't I always come in saying that fucking heaps lately. But guys, enough about me being a genius. These were the things I looked at when looking to see if bottoms had been formed. Let me just turn this fan on. It's bloody hot here in Australia. So I was looking, as we were in greed, bottoms typically form around extreme fear, guys. So yesterday we had our first tap of extreme fear. I was like, thank you very much, market. Thanks for giving me clues. Last week it went to greed. So I put up that video on Saturday. My Saturday would have been your Friday, America. And I said greed's been tapped. I think a bottom might be forming. So this is one set of data I look at to see bottoms forming, especially in a bull run. Anytime we tap extreme fear in a bull run, provided it's not the end of the bull run, we're probably going higher probability-wise. So that is one piece of data I look at. Another one, guys, 2 more pieces, is the long-short ratio. And this is what I'm looking at as far as a V-shaped recovery goes. And we had the long-short ratio almost go to about 4.5% differential. So it started heavily favoring the shorts. I said to you guys on cam, it's sitting at about 53, 54% favoring the shorts. I think we could see a snapback here. Lo and behold, price snapback. And now we're seeing this form more of an equilibrium here. So it's going more towards the 50-50. So I think the market now has digested that move, that dump. And I think we might have, well, we saw bottom fall, we saw V-shaped recovery. So that was another data point. So that's 1, 2 ticks. And the third one was this, liquidations. Did we have a massive liquidation candle to form a bottom? And the answer was yes, guys. There was almost 17 billion of shorts wrecked. Now compare that to the 3 billion of longs wrecked, guys. My apologies. 17 billion of longs wrecked. And then we go back and we go, well, was that a significant event? Well, yes, because the one that was really high that scared the shit out of everyone a couple of weeks ago was 3 billion. So we went from 3 billion to 17 billion. So the 6 to 7x of liquidation. So yes, that was a massive amount of liquidations occurred. So I considered that a bottom, to be honest. That was a massive bottom for me. To see an amount of liquidations like that again will take something pretty significant. And since so many longs got wiped out of the market, it just isn't going to happen until those longs build up again. So long story short, the market sentiment got reset. Obviously, we're in fear at the moment, guys. So that's probably a good thing, especially Q4 of a bull run. Obviously, so the fear and greed got reset, liquidation levels were high, and obviously we're now seeing a more even long and short ratio, which typically is pretty good just to grind up now. So I think we'll probably see more of a grind now that the dust has settled. But I suppose what we have to do now that the dust has settled is just watch the markets. Obviously, one of the big things was watching when US woke as I was going to bed last night. When it did, we did have a slight pullback on Bitcoin when the US woke up, which is not unusual. So obviously the US woke up to Bitcoin pumping and probably sold a few of their bags if they were in profit. So we had the US wake up, sell off a bit, but luckily actually bounced cleanly off the fib there. And we will have the daily close in about 40 minutes. So if we are still on stream, then I can show you guys how that's looking. But what we're really, really looking for here, guys, to see our all-time high in the nearer term rather than longer term is once again breaking above this 50% level. So as soon as we can get above here, we're on the stronger side of the market and we'll see an all-time high sooner. If we fail, say we do this, and we hit our heads here, and we come down, retest here, hit our heads, we could even break a little bit lower and do something like that. So if that happens, that's going to take us longer, I think, to see a new all-time high. So I don't think we're so much going over whether we will see an all-time high. I'm rather suggesting that it's a matter of a matter of when, not if. I think we will still see a new all-time high. I will change my tune if we sort of break below, maybe into the 90s or below. Then I'll start to be like, holy shit, this bull run might be over. But for now, we're actually sitting pretty strong, guys. We are, for all the people in the room freaking out, let's have a look at how low we are, or how much lower we are than the all-time high. So from there to there, 8.17% of the all-time high. We're 8% below the all-time high, and people are in extreme fear or fear. Seems irrational to me. Seems like an overreaction. Seems like an overreaction, much like when Bitcoin was at 16,500 in the bear market, and people said we're going to 8,000. So it's interesting, right? It's interesting how emotions can make us overthink things, overanalyze things, overfear things, overhype things in a bull market. Remember, only 2 weeks ago, guys, a week ago, I put up a post saying I sold some at 123, 124,000, and probably 70% of people told me I was a madman and I'm an idiot, and we're going to 300,000. So it's interesting how we've gone from extreme greed 2 weeks ago, a week ago when I put that post up. We had a dip to 107,000, and then everyone's like, no, that's it, we're out. It's like, did you really believe then? Did you really believe? Did you really have conviction? Did you really have an understanding of the data 2 weeks ago when it was at an all-time high, when you told people that that wasn't the top? You know what I mean? I think people might have to recalibrate their knowledge here, guys, because you can't flip-flop like that. You're not going to invest well. You've got to have a thesis. You've got to have a plan. You've got to have invalidation levels, but you can't have feeling levels. You can't let feelings guide you. So guys, definitely start to look at data. And that's why I went out and I made a video and I showed you the exact data points I was looking at, just to show you guys what I look at data-wise rather than feelings, because I've got feelings too. I've got a fucking singlet, man. I've got, it's just creeping higher. By the time the show ends, it's going to be up to fucking here. Excuse the language. But the show goes on, guys. We don't stop the show for wet T-shirts. That's what she said. So anyway, we're back here. Triple top coming. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we'll. I think we break higher. So as far as a triple top goes, are you meaning 1, 2? Yeah, I don't think we're really. Let me go the weekly. I don't feel like we're kind of. Excuse those ugly lines. Maybe I'll get rid of these. Let's clean this up a bit, guys. Yeah, I mean, 1, 2. You could say we've had kind of a double top there, on the weekly. So I kind of see what you're saying. I'm hoping the third top breaks through the ice, guys. And the other thing you could say, although this may not be entirely accurate, so I'm a bit hesitant, but you could say 1, 2, 3 touches to the downside. Hopefully we bounce and don't break through there, guys. But just something to be aware of. And then on the other side of the coin, 1, 2, although it's not a clean touch there. So anyway, something to be aware of, guys, something I'm watching. I think we eventually break higher. It just depends on the movements over the next few weeks. If we break above the 50% level, we're off to the races. As Rizuka said, Bob's your uncle. Or if we break below, I think we're just going to take until... I was looking at time frame wise, guys. I think we might have a couple of weeks to wait till we see a resolution here, but I don't think that long. So I think probably I was looking around the 10th of November for a resolution on the move here. So just some napkin math. I don't know if that'll work out exactly right, but just a few shout outs. Shout out to Brad. Holler to you. Thanks for saying hello. Tokes, thanks for pulling up. Thank you very much. Inclades, what's up? Good morning to you. Who else we got there? Jeep. Good morning to you, my friend. We've got people on Abstract. What's up there? We've got Intelligency. We've got Havana. We've got Rizuka. Just take the singlet off. Yeah, man. Fuck no. Oh, man, I'll get clipped to high heavens if I do that. That'll be bad, guys. That'll be bad. I'll do this, I'll do that. Move the screen up so you fuckers can't see my fucking weird shirt. Anyway, guys. So that's Bitcoin. We've probably gone on a little bit about that too much now. Let me just check me notes. All right. So as far as the tariffs go, so obviously we had this dip because Trump was talking about tariffs. Then he came out 48 hours later and said, well, relax. We may not go ahead with it. I did mention in the video, I did think Trump would renege on it. I think he more wants to be friends with China than enemies, but I think it was just a bit of posturing on his part there. So markets responded favorably, thankfully, and it looks like we're on our way up again now. So the bull run continues. I don't think there's too much to worry about there, but I will continue to report if I see anything different. A couple of other gainers we've had over the last little while. Pengu responded really nicely. I gobbled this up at 22.2 cents. Man, that's an outrageous discount. If anyone got into this, that is outrageous. If you got in this for 0.006, you're up about 4x, guys. 5x. 4x. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know too many people that probably got in there. You probably didn't get the chance because exchanges weren't really working, but if you did, GG. I bought here at the resistance level here or support. I bought at the 786 in the golden pocket, bounced nicely, and we could see a move up here. We kind of just need Bitcoin to play ball. We just need Bitcoin just to kind of crab sideways even for a couple of weeks, and I think we'll start to see these runs. So pretty bullish on Pengu. That is I'm not going to take that wick, but off this fib level, so I think that wick's a bit deceptive. It's a 20% move off that fib level there, guys. So even that, I'm up 20% on my purchase. So that's actually pretty bloody good if you ask me. Could we see lower? Yes, of course we can. Can we see higher? Hell yeah, we can. So I was willing to risk the discount. I like that discount. Ethereum as well, another one I put in my video. Definitely go check out my video, guys, on YouTube. I put 5 coins there that I was loading up during this dip. And these are 2 of them I mentioned. The ones I mentioned two of the ones I mentioned, obviously, were Pengu and Ethereum. Go give that video a watch, guys, and you'll see what the other 3 I mentioned was. I'll give you a clue. The other one is Bitcoin. Go see what the other 2 were. But obviously, Ethereum, I'm watching closely here. This acted really strongly during this dip, guys. It bounced back above this fib level really strongly. I think this looks strong. I think we see an all-time high. What will that all-time high be? I'm thinking somewhere between 6,200 and 8 grand. These are the 2 points I'll be taking profit. For God's sake, one. I'll take profit here and again here. Just according to the fib levels, guys. So obviously, fibs are just a graphical representation of human psychology's buys and sells at any one moment in time. Each one of these candles representing a moment in time. We're on the weekly at the moment. So I like it. I believe in human psychology. I'm a human. I have psychology. I understand what I feel, and this definitely represents how I feel at any one given moment of time. So I would assume this represents how the rest of you feel, and it tends to do that. People say TA doesn't work. I disagree. I've seen it work plenty of times, but if you're not a fan, that's cool. I'll use the tool. More power to me. I kind of think that the more people that don't use it, the more of an advantage to me using it. So I guess it's not my job to try and, it kind of is my job to convince you actually, but look, I like it. I use it. I think it helps. So maybe give it a go. Maybe it doesn't work for you, but I feel it does work for me. So back to the show. I think Ethereum looks fantastic, guys. I think Bitcoin looks great. Pump. Let's just have a quick look at Pump. Wowee. This got fucking smoked, eh? This got smoked. I still think this looks decent, guys. I still think this looks okay. And I think we might still see a move to the upside here. It's just kind of wrecked my cup and handle a little bit here. But I think we might be okay. We just have a bit of work to do. We've got to get above the 50% level. So we've got to get above 5.5 cents. So if we can get above 5.5 cents, which is a 30% move, if we can get above there, I think we're in a very healthy position. So still a little bit of work to do for Pump until we get really excited. Some other stuff I wanted to bring up. Actually, I don't know how true this is, chat. So I need to verify how true this is. But BNB has announced that they're going to be doing a reload airdrop to the ecosystem and partners. So what they said here, now guys, just be careful about this. I've got to verify that this is correct. But basically come in and saying recent market conditions have created turbulence across the broader crypto landscape, yet the BNB community continues to build, create, and stay engaged through it all. That spirit of resilience is what keeps our ecosystem strong. To recognize that dedication, the BNB chain, together with 4Meme, supported by PancakeSwap, Binance Wallet, and Trust Wallet, will launch a $45 million reload airdrop across Memecoins and BNB chain. So they're going to do an airdrop, guys, to people that were fucking around with Memecoins. So I don't know if that will be valid for people using bots like me. I use Slingshot. So I'm like, no, please tell me I'll still get an airdrop. That'll be fucking annoying if I don't. But basically, this initiative will be distributed to the 160 plus K users' addresses who have traded meme coins recently over the past week. With the final amount of airdrop BNB being BNB. So they're going to airdrop BNB distributed randomly. The first batch of airdrops will be distributed starting this week. So stay tuned, guys. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this true? Is this? I'll post this in the chat. Yo, Digi, what's up, dude? I mean, I don't know if this is true, chat, but I don't know how true or how valid this is, but man, if we start getting an airdrop, great. I mean, I'm still in pup. I don't know if you guys are in pup for BNB. It's kind of cooking at the moment. It's sitting at about 10 mil. I think we could see a send from this coin. And if we see an airdrop, man, these are going to send. I think these will send. If these are stimmy, these might pop. So even if you don't get a stimmy, I think it may be not a bad idea to load up on some of these memes, guys, because if there's free money going around, people might start to buy using their BNB. So something to think of. Something to think about, guys. I don't know, man. But yeah, so get back to me. Is that true? Yeah, is that true? Tig, what's up? Tokes, what's up? Tokes, are you the Tokes that was around years ago? I've seen a Tokes I used to speak to about 4 years ago in the market. I wonder if it's you. And then another piece of news I wanted to go over was this, guys, just more NFT based. So I saw this by Adam Weitzman. We're proud to announce tonight that OpenSea is now our official marketplace. Is this new news? When the fuck did this come out? Yeah, today. This collaboration between HVMTL and OpenSea marks the beginning of something bigger and creates ways for our community to grow together. Gabriel and I are excited for the future. Now, is this the HVMTL official from Yuga, or is this these guys creating another collection? I'm confused. It must be. It must be the official, right? Oh, because they sold HVMTL's got taken over by a gaming studio or something? Help me, guys. Help me. I'm just going to figure out if they're on about. But official partner, I don't know what that means. But anyway, something. Let's just go back to the notice board, Anything else? Another thing I wanted to go over is Everine Finance, which is obviously the liquidity provider that gave away NFTs on Abstract. Shout out to Abstract. They're actually starting to rebuild their TVL now. They got pretty hit over the last few months. Obviously, the team went a bit quiet when they were traveling, and they did dump a little bit. So shout out to the guys over there. Sort of dust is settling, but where are we? So Everine Finance, their TVL continues to grow and grow, guys. So all the people that effed around with some of the memes and liquidity swaps and things like that there got airdropped an NFT which held a certain amount of tokens which were voting rights. And then you can go and stake that NFT and claim rewards every week. So I've actually staked my NFT. I could have sold it for about $2,000-3,000 US. So that was a pretty nice stimmy, man. I mean, I didn't do that many swaps. I certainly didn't do $3,000 a swap. So I was definitely in the green there. So shout out to Everine for giving potentially me a couple of grand for free. I decided to stake it though. I hope that would give me more XP. I hope it'll give me ongoing rewards. And I was hoping as the Abstract TVL continues to grow, as the Everine Finance TVL continues to grow, the rewards will get bigger and bigger and bigger and hopefully kind of balloon. And I thought maybe if the first bunch of stakers, we might actually cop some good stimmies. So let's hope we do. I don't know how good this will be. I'll know. I think this goes live. I think the rewards go live in the next couple of days. I think I'll know what I get for the first epoch. So I've only been in for a week. So I will be able to tell you guys tomorrow or the next day what what I'll get out, what I actually got out of it for staking something, say, worth 1,000 to 3,000, what I actually got. So I'll quickly show you guys. So this is it here. So I've locked my NFT. I'm number 281 apparently. I've got 1,204 ABX, which gives me that same amount of voting power. So that's the amount of tokens that are locked within the NFT. You can actually buy more of these tokens and lock more within the NFT. So it's interesting mechanics here. But what you can do is actually come to the site here. I think I'm on the dashboard at the moment. No, I'm not. But this is where you can come. That's my lock. That's my vote. So I will be able to tell you guys, where is it? Sorry, I'm a bit new to the site. So these are the different pools that you can you can stake. So you can just pick whichever one you like. I went with this one, the WETH ABX one. So this was one of the biggest ones when I first jumped on. I just put it in that. I'll see what I end up getting, and I'll report back to you guys. I don't know if it's going to be amazing or not. Anyway, something to look at. So that's Aberreen. Shout out to you guys. Obviously, the TVL continues to grow, so I'm pretty bullish on them. I hope as the TVL does continue to grow, my rewards get bigger and bigger. What are they up to? 60 plus volume there. What's the TVL now? It was 10 million the other day. I need to check it. What I'll do quickly is I just want to see what the apps are. Beautiful. So, guys, we are seeing a reaction here on Abstract. This is good news, guys. Obviously, the Abstract meme coins and the ecosystem's taken a massive hit. What we wanted to see is this bounce, guys. So hopefully you can see this on your screens. That's the Abstract TVL. So obviously we dropped down from an all-time high of 57 million and we dropped all the way down to 19 million. So we took a massive hit there. We are now seeing a massive bounce here, guys. A lot of this, I think, will be down to the Aberreen liquidity pools. So great for what they also do, guys, is you can provide liquidity for the meme coins there through them. So not only can you earn rewards through them for doing so, but you can actually help the ecosystem itself have high liquidity, thus lesser swings. So we're seeing a massive bounce. We've seen a bounce from 19 million all the way up to 33. So that's almost a 2x bounce, guys. So that's actually starting to look pretty juicy. So things are starting to look good for Abstract. We've obviously clearly seen a bottom now. It's clear we've seen a bottom. We're well above the 19 million. We're all the way up to 33 million, which was we're up 26% in the last 24 hours, guys, for a TVL. That is fucking massive. I think, and I've been saying this for a while, when Luca Nets turns on the marketing machine, which I think he will do early in Q4, I think Abstract sends. And I know I've been saying that for a while, but to be honest here, I don't really have a dog in the fight anymore, guys. I've hit platinum, so I can actually sell all my assets now and leave and just wait for my stimmy. I haven't sold. I'm gonna hold for more XP. I think the scenes and I think the memes and the NFTs are gonna pump, and I think I'm gonna get an exit pump. So I think I'm gonna end up getting a free platinum airdrop or claim, and I think I'm gonna get profit in meme coins. So I'm gonna go for the double dip there, guys. I held on. I'm not going to sell if things are 80% down. I think we get a recovery or a dead cat bounce. Worst case, I think we see a dead cat bounce and I still get out for a profit. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think Luca Net starts the marketing machine, like I said. I think the team are locked in now, and I think Q4 is going to be fucking phenomenal. So buckle up. I think we're going to see stuff for Abstract. So I'm calling it here, calling it now. Right, I'll jump around a bit. Yeah, the TVL is looking fucking way better. Hey, yeah, it's your bold post. Shout out to Rizuka. Rizuka, where are you, brother? You put up Rizuka's one of the channel. Well, he's been with us for a while, and Rizuka's big on Gigaverse. So shout out to, this is the Gigaverse is the Dith is the dev there, guys, who's going to come on and chat with us, I think, tomorrow. A shout out to Rizuka. He just had a bad crash, you poor bastard. So shout out to you. He has been collecting bolts. He has Rizuka's post. So shout out to Rizuka. Give him a follow, guys. He's been in the space a while. Obviously a supporter of the channel, big Pudgy Penguins fan. Obviously a big fan of the Gigaverse ecosystem. He's got a dope PFP. So shout out to Rizuka. You're a legend, bro. And thank you for your support. You've been supporting me on this channel for a long, long time. Guys, just a quick show. If you're not following me on X, please go give me a follow there. I'm Craig's Coin Purse. Especially if you're not following us on Crypto TV, guys. I really want to get you guys over there because that's where we're going to put all our competitions. You can get paid to clip us, guys. If you're not clipping us, make sure you start to, because we're paying you to clip us. So if you want to get paid to be in Web3, come and do it. There's still plenty of money there, guys. So come here, come and give us a follow. This is Greenie and our combined channel, guys. So this is where all our Yeet competitions will be, all our OKX competitions will be, all our stimmies are going to come out of here. So follow us on GC Crypto TV. These are big smiling heads. Obviously, here's our pinned post. You can get paid to clip us, guys. You get $75 of credit when you come and join us on OKX, which is our spot trading platform. Shout out to OKX channel partner. We're live on Kick every day. We've got our trading platform there through GTG. We've got our link tree there. There's our heads there. Hopefully the audio's not coming through here, guys, actually. Fuck, my bad if it is. Fuck, sorry. Obviously, we post all our shit here. There's our link tree. Guys, come and give us a follow there. And guys, again, another cheeky plug. If you're not following me on YouTube, come and give me a follow. Craig's Coin Purse. I'm starting to put out more time-sensitive videos exclusively to there to build up my channel. So please give me a follow on Craig's Coin Purse. I was only at about 500 followers last month, and I've pumped to almost 1,300. So shout out to you guys for supporting me over there. Big love goes out to you guys. Obviously, big love goes out to the channel partners. I might wrap it up there, guys. Let me just check if I had anything else I wanted to go over. Not really. NFTs are kind of holding steady, so there's nothing really to report different to yesterday. We had a slight bounce on NFTs, and they're kind of just holding steady now. Obviously, actually, let's go over. I don't think I have my VPN on, but I think I can bring up the leaderboards, hopefully. Obviously, guys, as per normal, we are giving away the $1,000 on Thursday for Yeet. So come and give us a follow there, guys. I will give you... So what Yeet is, it's a gambling and sports betting platform. So only bet on there what you can afford to lose. I'm just going to post their link. So guys, we've got a competition at the moment. The community that does the highest volume wins $2,000. And it's $4,000 next week. We're kind of getting our ass kicked at the moment, though. Where are we? We're on 14,000. We'll hopefully pump it up. I think last week we got that up to 40,000. But we are going against SEAL Team 6, which I think are on about, where's their fucking Big Moments, it's called. Here we go. So you can come to bigmoments.xyz and you'll see us versus the SEAL Team 6 we're up against, the Dirty Dogs. So guys, if you want to boost us up, so we're on 19,000 and they're on 276,000. The winners of that get $2,000 and $4,000 the week after. So there's some big winnings there, but Jesus. But the reason why they got so high is every new user that deposits $100, we get $1,000 of volume credited to our account. So if we got 75 people, hang on. No, we need more. We need 200. We need 200 people to come on and deposit $100, and we can take the lead, guys. Anyway, that's the competition. Shout out to Yeet. But apart from that competition, we're getting our ass kicked in. We are also here. So basically, long story short, guys, we give away $1,000 every week randomly to our users here. Hopefully, this comes up. Here's all our users here that are spending a bit of money. We might even have Rizuka on here. There's Rizuka. So anyone who comes in here does a bit of volume. We do a draw every Thursday. We've got $1,000 to give away. So certainly, guys, make sure you give that a look. As little volume as you like or as much. I just want to make sure no one's farming. Anyone farming? Let me look at you. Yeah, probably do a little bit of more volume than about $70 because there are people trying to farm the competitions. I want to stop that happening. But certainly I'll put the link in the description, guys. So obviously a massive shout out to Yeet. They are owned by Mando and OSF. They're doxed. Also, they're going to be doing an airdrop token claim, guys. 40% of the community will be getting that. Or giving 40% of the total to the community, I should say. So anyone who's also doing these competitions will also get an airdrop come Q4, maybe Q1 from them. So shout out to our channel partner, Yeet, of course. And And obviously, massive shout out to OKX, the trading platform that we have partnered with as well. So go and check them out. As I said, you can get $75 of free Bitcoin if you sign up with our link. But that's probably everything I want to go over today, guys. It's Tuesday here in Australia. It's Monday there in America. Crypto's holding steady. Bitcoin's holding steady. Let's give it a last look. Bitcoin is holding steady above the... I can't see this. 115,200. So we've got a little bit of work to do. It's getting a little bit smacked down at the moment. Like I said, we have to break above 116,600. So that is the level I'm watching. But until then, guys, I will be back tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. We'll be running through the markets top to bottom, going over any opportunities I can see in the market. Might be joined by Dith tomorrow from Gigaverse, so I will repost that if I need to, and follow me on the timeline for those updates. And we will also go over Abstract XP tomorrow and see how we're going there, especially with the TVL pumping. And we'll be interested to see how we all go there points-wise, guys. So, guys, until then, big shout out to channel partners. Last but not least, cheers to you guys. I'm going to go change my singlet because I've been sitting here for 47 minutes soaking wet. That's what she said. I'm going to go get dried off, change my singlet because I'm going to get a bloody rash here. Shout out to you guys. Big love to you, the viewers. We couldn't do it without you. And we will see you on tomorrow's show for the next one, Legends. Big love again to you guys. See you guys tomorrow. See you on the timeline.